Hollingsworth is here from Auger Hollingsworth, AskBrenda.ca. Brenda, I'm opening this brand new magazine. It's called Recovery Mag, and this is, by the way, beautifully laid out. I want to add, take a look at, there were the 13 promises. We have nowhere near the time to go through all 13 of these. But one of the things that really stuck out to me is that you're quite comfortable with going to court, actually. It's even talks about that. In fact, it's in 10 things we love about being personal injury lawyers. Number 7 is going to court. Not every lawyer loves going to court, but we do. We have no problem going to trial. Does the other side know that about the lawyers who are representing you?
Yeah, they do. So lawyers end up, especially in personal injury, they end up with a reputation as people who will always settle and people who will go to court. Because we have the combined personal injury and criminal practice, criminal cases actually go to court all the time. Yeah. My partner, Richard Auger, has done hundreds of trials. He's probably not a personal injury lawyer in Ottawa who's done as many trials as he has. Okay. And so the insurance company knows that. They know we have a ringer. Right. So if push comes to shove, we'll go. Right. And we're not afraid, we're ready. We also spend the money on the cases, and the insurance company knows that too. Exactly. Like a firm that has $20,000 in disbursements, $30,000 in disbursements is getting ready for trial. There's no question, but along with that comes a lot of pre-trial work. So you're, even before the trial, you are really making sure that the case is lock solid. Obviously, you're going to go to the wire when you really know that something wrong has happened here. And that's how justice works. That's right. I mean, unfortunately, you have to spend a lot of money to get justice. And the good thing about a personal injury firm like ours is we will pay all of that. Okay. So I don't pay you unless there's an agreement or a settlement? That's right. And you don't, like some firms, you have to pay for these expenses I'm talking about, like hiring the experts. We fund all of that. Wow. And so you can be confident that you get whatever your case deserves, not just the justice you can afford. Yeah. You know, people talk about, rich people get better justice than poor people. In personal injury at our firm, that's not the case. That's amazing. Yeah, it really is. It comes down to your assessment of what has happened, how clear-cut that is. Right. And the other side, knowing that you're very good at that, I imagine it would be, I just imagine them getting the case and going, okay. Yeah. Auger Hollingsworth, all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in their shoes, but I do believe that they respond to who they're dealing with. Right. So there are some firms they know, okay, this is a battle, and there are some firms they know that, there's going to be a quick and easy settlement. Boardroom. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, so, and that's okay. Yeah. Some cases, we do that too in some cases, right? Because not every case needs to have a smorgasbord. Right, sometimes a phone call will do. And do you take the client's concerns into consideration there too? If they say, you know what, I don't have it in me emotionally to get through a trial, let's talk about settling? Oh, yeah. Okay. And, a lot of people start out... Rare to go. We want to bring them to the mat. Right. And, a couple years in, they're tired. Yeah. And, usually they're tired of the symptoms of their injury, but they feel like they're tired of the litigation. Okay. And so, that is a factor. So we sort of tell them, if you get anything above this as an offer, it's within the range of what's reasonable, and it's up to you if you consider it. Okay. Below that, if you want to take it, you can, but we don't recommend it. That's sort of how it works. AskBrenda.ca. Check out that recovery mag. Inside, actually, some past settlements, other great information as well. So much in here, actually, in this nice little package that we could never get through it all in one Ask the Experts episode. So thank you so much, Brenda. Yeah, thanks for having me. Well done on that. So AskBrenda.ca, and on Facebook, they find you? Yeah, Auger Hollingsworth, or by telephone 233-4529. There you have it for law. There's all of the information you need. They can be found at 1443 Woodruff Avenue. I would highly suggest you take one of those earlier options before heading on down. Auger Hollingsworth in Ask the Expert. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jeff. We'll be back in a moment on CTV Morning Live.